it's Iron Bill back again with another video, and today's video I'm doing the Coup de Grace mission, and the reason I'm doing it again is Cool Guy or Fallout Plays, one of the or the other of the pretty well-known content streamers, posted a video about how you could farm this mission over and over if you dump your lure that is empty as soon as you land on the planet during the mission. And I decided to give that a shot, and I ran that, and I've done that. I woke up early this morning and ran a few missions, and then later this evening I got back on and did it some more, and just wanted to see what it would be like, and if there was any benefit for doing so, testing it out for you. I experimented with my loadout, but regardless of what you use, a fast run is around 6 minutes, a little bit longer might be 8. It doesn't take very long to get through the mission once you know where everything is. The loadout that I landed on was the No Time to Explain, the Ikelos SMG, and the Falling Guillotine Sword. In this particular run, I'm on Void, and I stupidly stay in that guy. Now, I hit him with the sword, and what happens if you do that is he will come over and do this. See what happened here? This is the glitch. You want to be careful about this. You can't do too much damage to him, because if you do, you can't advance the mission from that point on. That's one of the big cautions I would tell you about this particular mission, is to be very, very careful. And that's why I settled on the No Time to Explain, because it did just enough damage to keep the mission advancing without actually closing it down. So I'm going to scoot it up a little bit, because the only thing you can do is go to orbit. I reset it. This is approximately where it goes. Now I'm just going to let that run in the background because it's pretty straightforward. Just follow what I'm doing. But I wanted to point out that in my hunt for the PS5 yesterday, I once again had one in a basket, and I went for a bundle because my calculus is that if you go for the more expensive packages, slightly more expensive, they'll last longer. And Best Buy really had it out for a long time yesterday, but I was at work and I wasn't able to get on until half an hour past the drop time. So the drop lasted actually pretty much for a full hour, but my location ran out way before then. Anyway, I had a package in my cart, and I just kept spamming the checkout, and the only thing I got out of it was the PS5 controller. Now I tried to hook this up to my PC, which you can sort of do, but it's erratic. There is some input lag. The truth is, these were never made to be played with PCs, and so I'm hoping it's a lot better. Now, maybe I just got a bad controller, who knows? But I'm hoping for better once I get my PS5. And I've settled on PS5. I'm not going to do the Xbox Series X now. I just, that pretty much sealed the deal. You know, I've got the extra controller now, and I could take it back, but I think I'm just more comfortable being in that system, so that's what I'm going to do. Now, maybe down the road, I'll buy the Series S, just so I have, you know, some options, and maybe I won't. I don't know. I don't know how many game systems I need. All right, now watch what I do this time. Instead of going in with the sword, what I'm going to do is I'm going to use the No Time to Explain, and, you know, it's auto-fire, and as long as you're hitting the crit, you don't have to reload it. I mean, this is just kind of a no-brainer. This makes it easy mode, and he's going to hit 3 places like that if you do it right. You don't even have to worry about the ads. Shoot these orbs out, and off you go. You're off to the races. Now, you're going to alternate between the Dreaming City and this Void Zone. And you have to kill the Wrathborn in this zone. But you'll see all that here in a bit. There is nothing to this. Just keep moving. Don't even worry about the enemies there. Just fire at these taken orbs and just keep moving along. And there are about 4, maybe 5 zones that you go through, but they're all pretty quick if you know what to do. Now, I found it was easier to come up in this room and hit these enemies at spawn, and then you're able to sit back here and do damage from a distance and basically funnel all your enemies right into you. And with a little bit of luck, you can pick them off like I did there. Now, they're going to spawn to my left here in a second, and I'm going to need to be on them. And that's where I decided to put the grenade on it, and that just kind of contains that whole area. And then once again, the No Time to Explain, just bust him down. Now, if you keep hitting him, he's pretty much stunned, and you may not have to hit another group of I guess I should have explained better. The yellow bars that you see there provide the buff that you need to bust the boss's shield so that you can actually do damage to him. You saw there I only had to do one yellow bar, you know, in order to get that done. If you're a little slow, you might have to do 2 or even 3. After you do it a time or 2, it's no big deal. Alright, going to take him down. And I feel like this SMG pulse rifle combo gives me a good inside-outside game combo, and then of course the sword is for the DPS. There is there are 2 shielded enemies you have to be aware of. So you either want to have a shield break on your pulse rifle or your submachine gun. I just put it on both, so it didn't matter what I was using at the time. I could bust any champion shields. But you can see this gun just absolutely wrecks in this area. Now getting close to it. And I could be more aggressive and get up in there in it, but I wouldn't clear it any faster if I did. Okay, here's a shielded enemy in just a second. Just come up and just bop him one time with a heavy attack and he's gone. Alright, so you're going to chase the boss. We'll chase him down. And he'll stop right there, and then he'll go and he'll be replaced by an ogre. Be careful, because those are exploding thrall there, and more than once I've made the mistake of hitting him again or sticking around to get smashed, and you'll just die, and there's no point to that. So recovered my health a little bit, wrap around here, heavy attack. There are no enemies there that can hurt me. He'll be dead before they can get there. Should have used my submachine gun there. Alright. Believe it or not, we're almost there. Now, if you played Year 1 Destiny, Destiny 2, then you know this area quite well. This is one of the challenges that you would have when the Dreaming City first dropped. Alright, so you know about these stairs. It's the same pattern. Once you get up this high, you can just keep rolling. Kind of bounce around that window pane there. This is really easy on the Titan. Not bad on the Hunter either. The only thing about the Warlock is if you get below a ledge or anything, that's it. You're done. You can't recover. Be careful. Some of these platforms do disappear, but as long as you keep moving, it'll be no problem. It's not like when you came in here before where you would have stones sliding over your head or that could knock you, or the ones that would go up. See, there's an area that disappeared, and you got to be careful about that boop zone right there. I find if I go just to the right of it, even if it goes, it won't hit you. Okay, we're coming into the final area. I kill these guys even though I don't have to, because they can give me heavy, which they did. So that's good. I stay up here, hit him a little bit, and then you're going to get a wizard that pops up right here that you need to kill, so you get your buff. Boom, and there's more heavy. Now, I could have shot that, but I'm going to stay up here, and this is almost perfect because it gives me shielding. Now, enemies will come up that ramp behind me ultimately, and you'll start taking damage, and you'll know they're there. But look how much damage I'm peeling off of him before he finally breaks. Okay, so at this point in time, I'm only going to have to hit one shield because there's the servitor. Now, this is a shield too, so you want to take it down quickly, or have something where you can bust his shield. Now, go to this and get stuck in it. Literally, just go to the center of the room. Nothing can hurt you here. And as soon as you break out, 2 or 3 sword swings and he's dead. Boom, boom. Shades of Crota, right? And that's pretty much it. Now, one of the treasures from this area, one of the rewards, is the exotic ship. And of all the times I farmed today, I didn't get it. But I decided on my last run, I'm just going to go ahead and finish the run. I'm not going to, blank out the lure. I'm just going to take whatever I get. And let's see if I get lucky. You saw it blink over to the right, and I've seen that several times. And by the way, this is bugged, so if you don't get it, you don't get it. But I got a ship drop, and there it is, the 4th mark. I put it on, show you what it looks like. There it is. Got the exotic. Also, I think I got a set of gauntlets for that were pinnacles, so that was actually a pretty good haul. All right, that's all there is to it. So I thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed your time here. I know I enjoyed mine, as I usually do. And oh, and by the way, Diet Coke sponsors, I wish, Taste of an Older Generation. Let's not forget our sponsor wannabe. And with that, this is Iron Bill, thanking you for watching and signing off.